These are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report. Omar Alak's speech. In there, he said lower denomination notes have been printed and are stored. Frank said they're about to give you purchasing power. Omar said they're playing his whole speech back over and over again. It's the same speech from yesterday. Right, Pimpy says there's articles in the news almost every single week about Iraq making the decision to change your exchange rate. Article, quote, pressure on central bank to change the exchange rate in interference with its independence. Claire has an article, quote, Iraq discovers huge reserves of silica sand with a purity of up to 98%. Quote, the Eco Iraq Observatory announced on Saturday the quantities of silica sand discovered in the governorates of Anbar and Najaf are describing it as white gold. Our quantities estimated at 330 million tons of sand suitable for glass making, about 577.5 million tons for colored glass making, bringing the total to about 907.5 million tons of silica sand explored with a purity of nearly 95%, noting that the price of 1 ton of silica sand ranges between $100 and $150. All right, Frank 26 is a 6 to 12 month CBI saying both currencies will coexist, applied for both inside and outside of Iraq. But we believe the 6 to 12 months lean more in the direction outside. I believe it's going to climb to the rear much faster than we could ever imagine, so I believe is more for outside. I believe inside of Iraq they'll give you a long time because they want all your 3-0 mattress dinar notes. All right, Fnu Lu says Maliki will continue to hamper progress in Iraq. That's who he is. That's what he does. It does not look good for Sudani at the moment. The idea that America is going to get involved in manipulating Iraqi elections is ridiculous and is not happening. Right, Militiaman says Allah told you, told me, told everybody. Deletion of the zeros is still going. Digital dinar is not under study, it's under implementation. Iraq isn't just catching up, it's integrating into the global financial system on its own terms with a lot of help. All right, Frank 26 says we're at a very crucial, delicate state right now, plausible deniability. In other words, if we can get away with it, we'll get away with it. Just keep denying it. But we don't see that no more in American banks, says Frank. The only banks that say this is a scam are little banks, mom and pop. All right, lastly, we have Mountain Goat with an article, quote, the central bank reassures comprehensive reforms and a swift return of banks deprived of dollars. Quote, the bank noted that Al-Awlaq reiterated the commitment to maintaining overall price stability by fixing the exchange rate and keeping inflation at low levels, warning that reducing the dinar's exchange rate would have negative repercussions on low-income groups and weaken confidence in the national currency. Here is yet more proof there is not going to be a devaluation of the dinar and probably just the opposite in the near future, a revaluation.